Welcome back to my mental health and crime channel. My name is Hoodie London. Please like, share, subscribe. This is for entertainment purpose only. This is the case of Nicola Jane Bulley, who was reported missing. On the 27th of January. She was last seen near the river Towport at 9:15. This is Nicola's sister Louise and her father Ernie and her mother Dottie. I believe this was the same day Paul Ansel did his interview with Channel 5 on the other room, because you can see that this is the Marsh Farm. It was conducted by Emma White, all these interviews. She was the one who got in contact with Channel 5 allegedly and conducted these interviews. I find that to be a bit odd, because usually when people go missing, their loved ones do their interview immediately wherever they are, in their homes, outside. But this one looks like a too well planned interview. This is one interview I haven't really made sense of. I can see the father, mother really grieving. I'm sure the sister is too, but there's many things that I find odd. I personally find odd that Louise says, and I ain't criticizing or blaming anyone at all. This is for entertainment purpose only. I'm just trying to figure out if Louise knew anything about, because they said that Nicola could have unlived herself, and your sister, usually sisters are very close, so your sister would know a lot about if you were depressed, if you're sad, if you're having personal struggles, marriage struggles. So I'm thinking about Louise as a sister, because she says something that's a bit odd here for me.
And we're just going around in circles. It's like something's got to have been missed. There's got to be, somebody must know something. Somebody must know. People don't just vanish into thin air. There's got to be somebody that knows something. And all we are asking, no matter how small or big, if there's anything that you can remember that just doesn't seem right, then please reach out to the police. Please just get in touch and get my sister back.
I was going to ask you that, Lou. What is it you want to say to people watching this, wherever they're sat, wherever they're watching from, on their phones, on their tellies? What would you want to say to people in order to help you?
Well, just if anybody knows anything, just let us know. Just, Nikki, if you're bloody out there, just let us know that you're okay. We can sort anything out.
My question is, it was 1 week after Nicola went missing, 6 days after Nicola went missing. I know people grieve in different ways, and I'm sure Louise lost her sister, her best friend. She must be grieving. But this interview comes out to me to be too I don't know the right words, but something's not right here for me. And Louise says, Nicola, if you're out there, then just bloody come home. We can work anything out. That is what I wanted to come to. Was there a fight? Was there argument? It sounds like Nicola ran away, and Louise is trying to tell her, just come home, we can fix anything. I believe that Louise, the father, the mother, the neighbor Charlotte would know a lot about what Nicola was going through. If she was going to therapy, she would have definitely shared it with her sister. The father said that they're very close, extremely close. He said there isn't a day that doesn't go by that I don't speak to both my daughters, Louise and Nicola. So my question to Louise is, was Nicola struggling? Was there something that could have made Nicola run away from her home? from her daughters, from her life. I see the mother and father crying a lot. I really hate to say that. I don't see much of... Maybe Louise is just a person who doesn't cry in front of people.
We just need something. We're nearly a week on tomorrow and we're just going around in circles. It's like something's got to have been missed. There's got to be... Somebody must know something. Somebody must know. People don't just vanish into thin air. There's got to be somebody that knows something. And all we are asking, no matter how small or big, if there's anything that you can remember that just doesn't seem right, then please reach out to the police. Please just get in touch and get my sister back.
I was going to ask you that, Lou. What is it you want to say to people watching this, wherever they're sat, wherever they're watching from, on their phones, on the tellies? What do you want to say to people in order to help you?
Well, just if anybody knows anything, just let us know. Just, Nikki, if you're bloody out there, just let us know that you're okay. We can sort anything out. We just want you home.
Did Louise actually laugh? I think that was out of stress or out of shock, out of anxiety. But she used the same script, the exact same script that Paul Ansel has used. Someone knows something. And she says people don't vanish to thin air. Another line of Paul. Another line of Emma. Allegedly. I'm just pointing out what I see. It could be just an innocent or common phrase to use. But there's too many coincidences in this case with all the people around the case. I'm entitled to my opinion, and the only two people I see really crying is the father and the mother. I wouldn't want to see the daughters crying. That is the reason we all are in this case, to get justice for Nicola's daughters and find out the truth, what happened. So my question to Louise is, you know your sister well. I know you'll have a brother, but you are a sister. Sisters always argue, fight, make up, break up, but they know everything about each other. And your eyes looks like you know more. I don't believe that you have anything involvement to do with the third party play over here, but I just believe that you know and you're covering up for maybe allegedly Paul, because you're saying the same words he uses. Or is he saying the same words you use? Kind of strange. But you said, Nikki, if there's anything we can sort it, just come home. So was there a fight? Did Nicola have a fight with Paul and walk away? Or did she have a fight with you and walk away? Or was she upset with everyone? Was she pressured to do maybe something she didn't want to do? Sign some papers maybe, allegedly? I'm just trying to find out. I'm trying to find out what could have happened to Nicola Bulley for the police to say she fell in the river. The good thing is, Louise, you're the one who said don't jump to any conclusions because there's no evidence, and that is right. That is why I believe you are innocent, Louise. I really believe that. But I believe you know more than you're saying. I'm being honest. You know a lot. And I believe you're covering up for Paul. Maybe, allegedly, maybe you're thinking the daughters have lost their mother, they don't need to lose their father too, which makes sense. But if somebody did this to Nicola, whoever did this needs to be in bars, behind bars. They're not supposed to be outside near the girls because that's dangerous for the girls. If somebody can hurt a human being allegedly, they can. If the person hurted your sister, they can hurt the children too. So sometimes you have to think wisely. I understand there's a lot in stake, Louise, but I would have expected more tears from your honesty. I know people grieve in different ways. It sounds like Nicola had an argument and left because you're telling her, come back, whatever it is, we can sort it out. That is when people have problems or have a fight, that's what they say to each other. Come back, we can sort this out. Let's think with a cool head. Or maybe was it that Nicola was overwhelmed because on the 10th of January, Nicola Jane Bulley had welfare, the mental health team, and the police on a welfare visit. And nobody was arrested in that incident. So what happened, Louise? Did Paul hit Nicola? Because nobody was arrested at that incident. Did Nicola say it's okay, just let him be this time? Was she scared of Paul? Allegedly? Was there something more sincere? Is there more a sincere story to this that we don't know about, that Nicola just fell in the river and she had other situations we did not know of? Or was this a third party? Because, Louise, this does not make sense and you know that. And what is strange is Louise, Emma, Charlotte, Jill, Paul, all of y'all seem to keep on saying the same thing. There's no evidence. Why are you so occupied with evidence? Are y'all the forensic team? Or are y'all the police? Or are y'all doing the police's job? Or is the primary school doing the police's job? There's this part even that the father has to remind Louise when the reporter from Sky News asks her about the children. Like, do they know that their mother's away? What do you tell the children? And she says, we have to